Paul Vanni lost 6 mates from his Coogee Dolphins rugby league club in the Bali attacks. News of the bombmaker's release is incomprehensible.
For this assassin to be let out of prison is just an absolute disgrace.
From jail, Umar Patek insisted he was a changed man, remorseful and no longer a terrorist. Prison authorities in East Java agreed. Remissions for good behaviour cut his original sentence by almost half and he was quietly released. But claims of reform don't wash with some survivors, including Anthony Svilicic, who spent 44 days in a coma and had to learn to walk again.
Certainly a kick in the guts for everyone that was there on the night and who is still suffering in some way, shape or form.
There's a history of people like him. They won't stop. You know, for him to be let out, it's laughable.
The Australian government says it's made clear to Indonesia its objections.
My personal view is his actions are inexcusable and completely abhorrent. We don't control the Indonesian justice system.
Our particular representations have gone to seeking reassurances that he'll continue to be monitored and appropriate protections will be in place.
If he tries to go back to those old networks, he's going to be found out, he'll be under surveillance. So the risk is fairly low.
Reformed terrorist Ali Fauzi says Umar Patek has been successfully de-radicalised and can do good outside jail.
I believe that Umar Patek is a changed man and his loyalty to Indonesia surpasses all others.
A disappointing outcome for Bali bombing survivors who can only trust Indonesian authorities have made the right decision.
Let's bring in Umar Patek in Jakarta. And will this decision impact the relationship between the two countries?
Well, actually, look, I doubt it. I mean, Indonesia did delay his release until after the Bali bomb anniversary in October and indeed the G20 Leaders Summit in Bali last month. So it has clearly paid some attention to how this would be perceived by Australia and other countries. It has also made clear that even though he is a free man, he is on parole until 2030. That's 8 years. And if he does anything to breach those conditions, if he's caught doing anything wrong, his parole would be revoked and he could well return to jail.
Umar Patek reporting.